Hi everyone, this is Elizabeth from Strange Ago. In this video we are going to explore mummy paint and how it was made. Art history shows us that artists were willing to use a wide variety of paint pigments for their paints. One of those pigments came from the ground-up bodies of ancient Egyptians known as mummy brown. From the 16th to the 20th century, mummy paint was made and sold to the art community until the last bit of mummy was ground up in 1964. The mummies were bought whole or in parts from mummy dealers in big cities such as Paris, France. The dealers got most of their mummies from out of Thebes and Memphis. Mummies that weren't suitable for selling to collectors or museums were sold by the pound to the paint factories and other industries. There were quite a few tricks to the trade when buying mummies for paint making. For example, no reputable paint factory would buy their mummies already ground up because of the real possibility that the powder contained filler ingredients like dirt to bring in a higher profit. Also, not all mummies were ancient. To keep up with the demand for mummies, merchants in Egypt would take the recent dead and set the bodies out in the hot desert sun to dry up. These fakes were sold off as a real thing. After the mummies were purchased, they were taken to the factory where the workers would strip the mummies of their linen wrappings. The bodies, bones and all, would be ground on a stone slab and made into a fine powder. This powder was then mixed with poppy oil, put into tin tubes, and sold to artists. In 1903, one paint factory stated that one mummy was enough to give their buyers 2 years' worth of paint. The brown color created by the ground-up dead bodies was often used to paint brown hair in portrait paintings. It was also used for painting flesh tones and for shading. There has been much dispute over the quality of mummy paint. While it had been used since the 16th century by artists, it gained in popularity in the 19th century, when anything even remotely related to mummies or ancient Egypt was trendy. A few artists, or at least the makers of the paint, claimed that the mummies made a unique brown. More than a few artists, though, claimed they were dissatisfied with the quality and texture of the paint. The main problem with mummy paint was that an artist could never be certain on the color or quality of the paint because each batch of paint, each ground-up body, produced different shades of brown and possessed different qualities. In fact, the paint appears to have been so unpopular that the last batch of mummy paint was made in 1964 using the remaining mummy parts that had been set aside for grinding into this gruesome paint. Since the Egyptian government no longer allows people to come in and take away their heritage, it is unlikely that there will ever be a revival for this paint. Aside from the damage mummy paint makers were doing to the rich history of Egypt, many artists found the idea of painting with ground-up humans to be rather distasteful. Thank you for watching my latest video. Please don't forget to give this video a like and, while you're at it, subscribe to Strange Ago to keep up with the latest videos covering our strange history.